Nasamshki Yemendwich. Escacheserandikia. It's in my native tongue, Purepecha. Buenos dias, good morning. I hope it's still morning, you know. So I am coming from with el Comité Pro Reforma Migratoria y Justicia Social, and I just want to let you know, there are many people out there, immigrants, the new immigrants, and I am hearing a lot about the Tea Party, against our people, by lying, by using these false arguments about like we are criminals. I just want to clearly say it is totally a false statement, because you can imagine even the 4 million people in the new immigrants from Latin America, you can imagine them all criminals? You can imagine this country with that many criminals in here? Or even the 12 million people who doesn't have documentation yet. You can imagine this country with that many criminals in here? We are just workers. And as a workers, we need respect. I just want to let you know, the immigrant movement, every May Day, El Comité, we are leading this movement from 10 years ago, or probably a little bit less, saying like the May Day, but we are in the movement. Yes, probably my English is not enough. Probably it's some people in there trying to lead our movement by using that argument. Oh, poor Latinos, they cannot represent themselves. It's a big lie. This is my third language. I am trying to do my best in my English. I do speak Spanish, yes. I do speak my native tongue, yes. And I'm trying to do my best in English, yes. And I really want to ask you as brothers and sisters to join us in the movement. The political arena is so bad. Even the Democrat people, they are using us as a tool for their, let's say, for their needs, let's say like that. But they are not representing us. That's why we have to unite as a grassroots movement, the real grass movement, the popular people getting together. How come the Tea Party is doing all this movement? Probably because they have money. But we have our hearts, we have our feelings, and with that we can raise up this movement. Let's do it. And immigration reform, it's not because some people are saying immigration reform with the capital letters on the top, it's a good thing for us. A good example is Arizona. That is an immigration reform, but it's not giving us nothing good for our community. So not listen to them who wanna accept something, because they gotta say, oh, we better accept something, but it's gonna affect to all our community, even the non-immigrants, even the Native American people, even all the people, they gotta affect this, because they wanna put us under control, but using the argument like they are passing immigration reform, they are saying we cannot do it without criminalization, and that is false. Thank you very much. And May Day is coming, El Comité is everywhere, and we're inviting you to join the movement, the new immigrant movements, and lead it from the real people from the base. Thank you very much.
Bueno, mis hermanos, ven. Gracias. Vaya con Díaz. All right, folks. Our next speaker. One nation working together. One nation working together. One nation working together. Our next speaker will be from the public campaign, the Washington Public Campaign, Mr. Martin Nyberg. Mr. Nyberg, please come ahead, please.
Many of you may recall that only a few months ago, our Supreme Court opened Pandora's box. Whoa. There aren't a whole lot of people that are doing anything about this right now. So I want to let you know about a small group that are working behind the scenes to stop this mess. There's a few states in the country that have public financing of political campaigns. Maine. Frankly, I don't remember all of them. But Washington can do this. There's one organization called Washington Public Campaigns, washclean.org. Go to their site, be aware of them, support them, get involved. Because frankly, with the amount of money that's being pumped into the political machine right now, going to the Cairo, Como, and all the television stations that are pumping up these commercials, people just sitting in front of their televisions don't have a clue what's going on unless somehow we get the word to them. So public financing of our political campaigns is the only possible way to bring democracy back. Because we have to do that. Wash clean. Just imagine washingclean.org. Washclean.org. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. One nation working together. One nation working together. One nation working together. Geez, I hate these tall guys. You got to pull the mic down every time they come up and speak, you know? I wish I was a few inches tall. Our next speaker is my sister in the labor movement. She's the president of 925. Miss Kim Cook. Come forward, Miss Kim Cook.
Hello. I'm the president of SEIU 925. Is SEIU here in the plaza? All right, you guys. Woo! It's wonderful to see you all. You look so good. We actually just walked down from an action that we did up this on the other side of this bank. You know, here, let me tell you a little bit about it. You know, we are thrilled to be here today with all of you, marching for the change we voted for 2 years ago. When we marched for it then, we voted for it, we worked for it, and we hoped for change. 2 years later, our dreams have not come true, and who is to blame? Banks. Banks are to blame. Banks crashed this economy. They got theirs. They're doing okay, and the rest of us are hurting. That's who crashed this economy, and that's who's to blame for our dreams right now being slashed. So we stood up there in front of Wells Fargo a few minutes ago, and we did a little skit where we played Red Rover with the CEOs of banks and BP and .coms, and they're walking around here. Iman and those guys are walking around here with their money. You'll know they were up there, and we were beating them at Red Rover. And we had fun with it, actually. We had a lot of fun with it. And then we danced around the CEOs. You guys know the Michael Jackson song, All I Really Know Is That They Don't Really Care About Us. All I want to say, they don't really care about us. They don't really care about us. So we had some fun up there doing this dance, and watch for us on YouTube, because you're going to see it. And then we came down to join you. After this, in a few minutes, we're actually leaving because we're going to go continue our work today. We're going to go door to door this afternoon and remind voters what's at stake this fall, right? We're going to go say, you got to get out. You can't have our dreams dashed. We've got to move forward. So we're going to go do that in a little bit. But I just want to say, let me just also be sure that you know, those of us here from SEIU 925, these are folks who care for your kids and teach your kids. They work in K-12 school districts. They work at the University of Washington. They care for your children in their homes. And they provide services in local government. So they're an important group of people who do great work for all of us. And they are out there with you, marching for justice, for education, for jobs, and we are proud to do that today. So let's keep working together. Let's keep our hope and our dreams alive, and it's great to be here. Let's not stop.
We're caught up in a dilemma, but I think we're working it out.